What if the reason you keep procrastinating is not because you're lazy, but because you're waiting for something that may never come? There was a student who had big plans for his future. Wanted better grades, better skills, and a better career. Every night, he promised himself that tomorrow would be different. Tomorrow, he would study. Tomorrow, he would finish his work. Tomorrow, he would finally get serious. And for a few minutes, he believed it. But when tomorrow came, the motivation was gone. His phone felt easier to reach than his books. Became 5 minutes. Became an hour. Then came the guilt. He started wondering, maybe I'm just not disciplined enough. But here is what he didn't understand. He was trapped in a cycle that millions of students and young professionals face every day. They wait to feel motivated before they take action. And when that feeling doesn't come, they do nothing. But what if motivation doesn't come before action? What if it comes after? That small idea changed everything for him. And by the end of this story, you'll see why waiting to feel motivated may be the very thing keeping you stuck. One day, he decided to try something different. He stopped asking, "How can I feel motivated?" Instead, he asked, "What is the smallest thing I can do right now?" The answer was simple. He opened his book and told himself he would study for just 5 minutes. That was it. No big plan, no perfect schedule, no promise to work for 3 hours. Just 5 minutes. And strangely, those 5 minutes did not feel impossible. Once he started, something changed. The task felt smaller. His mind became calmer. 5 minutes became 10. Then 20. He had not suddenly discovered some secret source of motivation. He had simply started moving before he felt ready. And that was the breakthrough. He realized motivation was not the starting point. It was often the result of taking action. But he still had one important lesson to learn. Starting once was easy. The real challenge was learning how to keep going when the excitement disappeared. Over the next few days, he tested the idea again. Some days, he felt focused. Other days, he wanted to do nothing. But instead of waiting for motivation, he lowered the starting point. Just 5 minutes. That small action created progress. Progress gave him confidence. And confidence made the next task easier. Slowly, he stopped seeing himself as someone who always procrastinated. He started seeing himself as someone who could keep promises to himself. That changed more than his study routine. It changed how he saw his own ability. He finally understood the cycle. Action creates progress. Progress creates confidence. And confidence creates motivation, not the other way around. The goal was never to feel motivated every single day. The goal was to make starting so easy that motivation was no longer required. And once he understood that, procrastination began to lose its power. The biggest change was not his grades, his routine, or even his productivity. It was the way he saw himself. He no longer believed he needed to feel ready before taking action. He learned that small actions could change how he felt. And that lesson can change your life too. So the next time you feel stuck, do not ask yourself, "How do I get motivated?" Ask, "What can I do for 5 minutes?" Open the book. Write the first sentence. Start the first task. 5 minutes may not change your life today, but starting when you do not feel like starting can change the person you become. Motivation may help you begin once, but the habit of beginning is what keeps you moving. So, stop waiting to feel ready. Start small, start now.